telling you that chive bush is in my garden. Hello and welcome! Top of the morning! Have you had your hair done? Welcome! This here is Topical Fruit, the show where we get our gnashers into the ripest contemporary issues. Juicy! I am GOC, thine host. These are shorts, not pants. I wear them with this blazer to represent the fundamental dichotomy between order and chaos inherent to man. And because my mum bought them. No, I'm not on drugs. And yes, I was an annoying child. The third portion of our show is about law. Both a deluxe topical fruit by anyone's measure and cause for many an ideological sticky jam. Jammy! Be it the tussle between freedom of speech and political correctness, or the shifting consensus that microwaving the cat that crapped on your lawn is either fair game or just not on. Some people want society to progress, some people want it to stay the same. Every week I get this from Traditional John.
You've changed, man.
Quick piss. Ted, if you would.
So why not pluck a topical fruit? Debate! Aye! Have a banana, eh?
So, law. They say that right and wrong are two halves of the same pie. But if that's the case, where's the ambiguity? In the custard? Yes, possession is 9/10 of the law, but if the last 10th is quiche, well, you can keep the abominable mulch. For some, law is about rights, to be their true essences.
People against gay rights, they think if it goes too far, society will become a never-ending gay pride street orgy. That'd be fun. But they're wrong. It's about choice. All me and my boyfriend wanted was to get married, have kids, and have pointless domestic arguments like the rest of you. For fuck's sake, Mike, we said lasagna on Tuesdays.
To harvest the full flavour of this bounty of nature, let's toss it out to a fruit salad of fine specimens. First up, we have two stalwart peacekeepers, Messrs. Void and Loin. Void. Yes, this is a breadstick. They keep me focused. DS Hector Void. Some call me Heck. You can call me Hell. Because I'm damned. We're here in the arsehole of London. Someone's got to wipe, and it's the law. Some people think of the police as brutal, racist, obnoxious thugs. But, in reality, we're calm, respectful, methodical. Come in.
Got the filthy jibbo slack, sir!
Indeed.
Sergeant Loin. You can call me Sirloin. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tasty meat.
Not now, Loin. Stand the pan, I see. What was he up to in there?
Bumming around, sir.
Expand.
Taking a shit, sir.
You mean squatting?
Yeah, taking a shit.
Indeed. Of relevance is his connection to the Bullion brothers. Those scum have stolen their last goddamn lead roof tile. Who tries to make alchemy anymore, anyway?
Leprechauns?
Somewhere over the rainbow!
Quit the yapping, Loin.
What am I, a dog?
You hump lampposts.
Oh!
Fair do, sir. I'm not gonna lie, sir. I say we just trim this slag. He coughs up, we come down on him like a ton of bricks. Andy McNabb style.
Loin, you know that break-in at Sticky Susie's bakery?
Like it was yesterday.
It was yesterday. Cakes in pieces, strudels strewn everywhere, tin on the floor and totaled, staff stiff with trauma, and all you could do is proposition Susie to a nibble of your iced finger.
Finger licking good.
Justice is about order, professionalism, Loin. Someone's got to keep the peace.
She can keep my peace.
What a treat.
Say what you like, sir. Justice is about keeping the streets clean and making sure the world doesn't go down the shitter. Civvies don't care how it's done. Any perks, that's a bonus. And a boner.
That's how you define law. Chin slags, then get a stiffy.
The law doesn't apply to me. I'm a policeman. What about last month, sir, when the divorce with Reed came through? You force-fed bastard Bill the Bermondsey Butcher 24 of his own fucking sausages!
The Joker was smuggling cocaine in his Cumberlands. Plus, I was blind drunk, deaf wankered. We got the confession. No one escapes the void. So, rules are tools, but you'd be a fool not to embrace a mace to crack the case. We square?
As a pair!
Loin, do you ever look in the mirror of whatever rickety kennel you call home in the morning and think, I'm a chump?
No!
Look at the dumb bum. This pitiless city chews people up, spits them out, flings them in the gutter, then pisses on them. And keeps on pissing on them as they float down a river of piss into a subterranean lake of piss. As they themselves piss themselves with fear, making even more piss to flow into the giant piss pot of pissed up, pissed off, pissing oblivion that this Metro Cosmo Necropolis capital is. No one gives a damn anymore. We're all rushing around, plugged into phones, in our own worlds, too busy to...
I think, who's that towering mountain of shag balls? Oh yeah, it's me.
Let's go and hang this wang off a building till he blabs. But this town of clowns gets me down. Makes me fear the theory that the...
Makes me got the pants, sir! Fancy a fry-up?
Topper coppers! There are many contentious areas of law, such as the right to fair trade.
Choco.
Thank you, Grublet. Immigration, too. Another hot potato.
I am Juba, a village up of the Westlands. Some from the Eastlands want to come into the West because we have moister cake. But the law states they must be skilled or semi-skilled taxidermists, of which we have a dearth, so that they can contribute to the upkeep of the hive. No stuffing, no muffin. One rookie fills cookie. Sacrilege. We threw melons at felon. I witnessed, I approved, I laughed. For I am Juba, a Valijaba of the Westlands.
Now I shall be wagging chins with Tula Toon, headline-grabbing activist, notorious agitator, and of course the first woman to pogo stick across the Sahara for charity. On we go! So, Tula Toon, how do I find you today?
Oh, call me Lulu, babes.
Okay. What do your friends call you?
I don't have any friends. Only fellow fighters in the revolution. Quick tweet.
Do you have any enemies?
Oh yeah, I've got loads of those. How are you doing, babes?
No interviewee's ever asked me that before. How am I? Complex, ever-changing enigma that I am. So hard to say, to pin it down. Mint. Just about covers the multifarious facets of assets for now, I'd say. Sweet as a nut. Svelte as a melt. Good as a pud. Mint.
Sick, babes. Quick tweet.
About what?
My latest campaign. Women against men who use the last of the loo roll. Causes live or die on the Twitter sphere, babes. A hashtag can change the world. What's your username? I'll RT your latest.
I don't chime.
For reals? Oh, you should, babes. Daff. It's the best way to build followers. Get your name out there. Promote yourself. Your cause. What did you do this AM?
Worked on my opus. Had a crumpet. Waxed lyrical. Waned empirical.
Lol. I mean, seriously. Ruffle, babes. But something must annoy you in there.
Well, I do wish they'd make crumpets fluffier, you know? Makes the butter go in better. Makes for an all-round more warming experience.
Bing! My new campaign. Make our crumpets more fluffy.
Mint. So, Tula Toon, you are the founder of renowned protest collective, the Fight for Our Right to Party, Party of Fighters for Rights.org, or tofeartopoffer.org, rated as the 11th most influential bod born in Twickenham, and of course, drum banger for Pressure Group taking the petition. What would you say is your mission in life?
To change the world for the better, babes. One cause, one law at a time.
Yet, you've chosen to focus exclusively on very minor causes thus far, such as the right to a decent croissant in Deptford, men against men who just want to stay up and play GTA all night, and of course the famous women against men who leave the lids off jars. Why is that?
For reals? All the big causes are taken, babes. You've got to highlight the smaller ones now to get notifications, to get noticed. Every drop in the ocean creates a ripple. Enough ripples create a wave of change, and that wave of change sweeps around the world, babes, changing it in waves for the better. That's all I'm about, babes. Quick mission status.
You're saying that a major revolution is brought about by many minor revolutions.
Totes.
So, you believe in changing policies with public pressure. Do you think that online activism carries actual weight?
OMGOC! Social media represents social consensus now. If you can bring it to bear at the right time, the right place, you can build momentum and make a difference. For reals. Quick tweet.
So, is there a point to street protests anymore?
Of course, babes. You got to do it live and online these days. Pincer. How else do you think I got it made law that students get 25% off cardigans? Made it illegal for people to wear gingham in Shoreditch or push through the act of wang.
I see. But don't you think that you can oversaturate the world with petitions and causes that aren't necessarily necessary? Putting Lemmy's head on the 50p piece, for example.
Can't all stick to the wall, babes. Oh, it looks like Fluff Up's gaining some ground. 50 shares and 2,000 signatures.
Which means?
If we get 10,000 more shares and 1 million signatures, maybe they'll listen.
Ah, well, I guess some things you just have to live with. I think I'll go and have a crumpet.
Hello?
That was good. Now this.
I am a Jaya, I am an evil villain. One day I am rule this world. First law I will make it. The people are not allowed to learn to swim until they adults. Thin the herd, Miley Cyrus, selfie sticks, Pirates Caribbean 5, kale smoothies, voice of space, only the storm wheels Hawaii, and my pet monkey Rackinson. You are the first to go.
Now me.
Darling, I believe that your obsession.
Oh, hello. Welcome and hello. You are now watching me, Ted, talking in TED Talks. Aye. So, law, rules. Aye, no, probably, and so. Seconds. I had a run-in with the law once. Local Bobby, we called him. Brown hair, blue eyes, little beard, helmet, always chasing the ladies, shiny name badge.
The hounds of the Luther calling.
Caught him humping me wife. She was happy, I weren't. So I spade him with a spade. Then he fetched me ginsters. Good boy. I fought the law and I won, got his balls.
Agriculture, I grab a vulture.
That was good. Now this.
Hi, I'm Zach Nipples. This is Baz Cheek.
Cheeky.
We're part-time nudists. Every third Thursday of the month,
When the wife's out.
we strip down to the nips. Some people get offended by our way of life, but we're not harming anyone.
Apart from Gran fainting out of window.
It's a fundamental human right to dress the way you wish.
As intended.
And don't let anybody take that away from you.
Hello, honey. Oh, you're back in a bit. Great.
Now time for a swanky bugger. Yo, 'tis I, Moccasin, double bubble fennel tea with 4 hidden herbs. Hashtag bromance. This is shooting from the hipster. Thrice fried kale and quinoa chaff bap in a charcoal hammock with pannier pocket and Balti jus. Hashtag the only way is ethnic. I am the lawyers of London life. Panning for pop nuggets and gathering the groove nuts. Collecting and dissecting the latest cultural fads, attitudes and hot goss. Then I vlog it back to you, my faithful little moccasinners. So, law. What is law? To me, law is so 1984, the man getting too big for his Wellington boots. To be a true trendgressive, you must trample on the totalitarian totems. That's why I've had the scoop. Right out. The cutting edge, mindless, bearded, homogenous, vegan, revolutionary. Catch up. The buzzline on the street is finger the state. Our planet is over-policed. We humans must break free and follow spiritual leaders to visions of a new, brighter utopia. Here's mine. Impressed much? This has been shooting from the hipster. Lock, stock, and blowing your minds. A tidbit of hot goss from the celeb sphere before I go. I was out getting mashed at a biz bash last night with Kim K, doing the special K. When who did I see in the pool having bangers with Miley, but Drakey and George the Sack Osborne, with Cheryl and Bieber as witness with the avocado dip. Hashtag you better believe it. Hare Krishna and all the love.
What seems to be the overall flavour of this topical fruit is consideration. Do unto others as you would like done unto you. For example, nobody wants to be kicked in the bollocks unless an extreme masochist, in which case wear hobnail boots. Obey the law, and if you think a rule needs changing, protest. And all will be mint. And with that, dear fruit tubers, I bid you farewell. Adios, muchachos! It's off!
Johnny, remember me.